Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For today's lesson, we'll have for continuation. For week module 3 will be compound interest. So when we say compound interest or compounding interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated based on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest from previous periods. So it is said here that compound interest is the interest calculated based on the both initial principal and the accumulated interest. Thought to have originated in 17th century Italy, compound interest can be thought of as interest on interest, and will make a sum grow at a faster rate than simple interest, which is only calculated on the principal amount. So, ang the difference between simple interest and compound interest, giingon diri, nga ang simple interest, gina-calculate lang niya ang principal amount. While sa ato ang compound interest is i-calculate niya ang initial o ang interest nga na-accumulate. So in short, compound interest is an interest which is based on the current account or on the original capital plus the accumulated interest. So for the formula for our compound interest, we have F is equal to P 1 plus I raised to N, where ang atong F is the future amount, P is the principal or capital or the present worth, and I is the interest rate per period, and N is the total number of interest periods. So if unknown ang ato ang example sa atong problem, if unknown ang principal, then naghatag siya future amount, then interest og ang total number. So first, we derive from the formula. We have P is equal to F divided by 1 plus I raised to N. So we have our formula. So we proceed. So in compound interest, we have a nominal rate of interest or NR. So kaning NR is the basic annual rate of interest. Nominal interest rate refers to the interest rate before taking inflation into account. Nominal can also refer to the advertised or stated interest rate on a loan without taking into account any fees or compounding of interest. So in nominal rate, we have I is equal to NR over M, where ang atoang N is equal to M multiply sa atoang N. So we take note here for our formula. If naghatag sa atong problem og nominal rate of interest or NR, where ang atong M is the number of interest periods per year and atong N is the number of years. So here sa atong table, makita nato we have a mode of compound interest. So unsa maning mode of compound interest? Kato ni siyang annually, semi-annually, quarterly, semi-quarterly, monthly, semi-monthly, and bi-monthly. So kaning mode of compound interest nato, naa siya'y number of interest periods per year. For example, sa atuang quarterly. So, yung number of interest is 4. And for the semi, we have 2. And our monthly, we have 12. So, if naay given sa problem nga naghatag example og annually, so we use M. So, our formula from our nominal rate. So, naghatag siya og M. So, we have example annually. So, ang M na to is 1. So, we take it for our example number 1. If we apply, if $10,000 is invented for 20 years at 6%, how much is the amount accumulated when the interest is compounded semi-annually? So, sa atong problem, naghatag siya, which is semi-annually. So, compounded. So, makita na nato. So, naanatay, mahunahunaan na nato, naanay mode of compound interest. So, first, we need to write our given. For our principal, we have $10,000 US dollar. And our I, which is equal to NR over M, where ang atong M is giingon compounded semi-annually. So, we have 2. And our NR, nominal rate, is 0.06 or the 6%. And the number of years, which is N, equal to 20 years. So, solving for our future amounts, in giingon how much is the amount accumulated, so it is mean that we need to solve for the future amount. So, first, we need to write our formula. F is equal to P 1 plus I raised to N. Substitute, we have F 10,000 multiply to 1 plus the I. For formula for I is NR over M. So, we have 0.06 divided by M, mode of interest, which is semi-annually. So, 2 raised to our N is M, then the number of years, which is 20 years. So, our future amount will be 32,620.38 or approximately to 32,620 US dollar. So, we have here our final answer. So, for our second example, so let's try for another example. If $500 is invested now, 700 2 years from now, and $900 4 years from now, all at 4%. What will be the total amount in 10 years? So, kanina, problem, makita nato, wala siya'y gihatag nga mode of interest. So, therefore, diretso ta, and naghatag ra siya principal. So, in principal nato, na siya ay kalain-lain nga years. So, we use our formula. Since tulo ka buok ka money ang gi-invest, so we have to add all the money since same ra ang ilahang interest and the number of years ang nakalahi. So, total for our F1 is 900, our principal, multiply sa ato ang 1 plus 0.04, that's why 1.04 raised to, so ang giingon for 900 we have 4 years from now. Since ang total amount nato is 10 years, so therefore 10 minus 4, which is 6 years, plus for the $700, same 700, 1 plus 0.04 raised to, for our number of years, so 10 years from now minus 2 years from now. And for the last one, for the $500, so we have 500, 1 plus 0.04 raised to 10 years. So for our future amount total, for about 10 years, so our answer will be 2,836.907. So our answer will be here for the final answer. So take note sa atong problem, if walay naghatag of mode of compound interest, so automatically we only need to substitute sa atong formula for the future amount in compound interest. So for another example, for our last example, for our week module 3, at an interest rate of 10% compounded annually, how much will deposit of $1,500 be in 15 years? So atong problem, so we know nga compound interest siya kay gahatag siya og mode of compound interest, which is compounded annually. So first, we need to write our given. In our principal, we have 1,500, and for our I, we have 10%, and for our number of years, we have 15 years. So for our formula, so I, since NR is 10%, divide M, which is M is annually, we have 1. So substitute our value for our formula, we have 1,500, 1 plus, so since 10%, we have 0.1 raised to number of years 15. So our answer will be $6,265.87. So magita nato dire our final answer. So my advice for solving a problem like compound interest, so if mabasa nato sa ato ang problem, mahatag na siya og example our mode of compound interest. So we know if compound interest na siya if mohatag siya annually, semi-annually, o magamit siya og compound interest. So I hope nasabtan ang topic karon for our module 3, and please study because we will have our exam soon. So our coverage will be from module 1 to module 3. I hope you learned today, and if you have any concern, you can comment below sa ato ang Google Classroom para I will answer your concern. So that's all. So thank you and bye!